Hello, dear students. Jai Hind. Very good morning. Welcome back to our lecture number 5 today. Actually, in today's lecture number 5, in chapter number 12, that is electricity, the topic which actually we are going to study in today's lecture is practically also very important to understand, and in future if some of you understand, many of you go in 11 12 science and go in engineering, then they have some projects where they have to design electric circuit themselves. So whenever you want to design any electric circuit, how to join various components in electric circuit, how to join wire, how to join resistors, how to join capacitors, how to join smaller electric motors, how to solder the joints of wire, everything will be a part of your study in engineering, where you have to design electric circuit by yourself. At that time also, the topic which we are going to study today may be useful to you. We will discuss how it can be of great help to you in designing any electric circuit and in designing any electric instrument. Suppose, my dear student, you want to design one electric circuit, electronic circuit, whatever, and at some point of the electric circuit you want 10 ohm resistance. Now, if you go to some electronic store to demand a resistor of 10 ohm, suppose it is unavailable at that time. So what will you do? Suppose you don't get a 10 ohm resistance from electronic store. What will you do at that time? So at that time, some practical, what question I have just asked, now keep in mind, because I may be going to answer it at the end of the lecture. What was my question? You want to design an electric circuit, and in that electric circuit, at some junction point, some point, at some location, you need to develop a resistor of 10 ohm. But in market, 10 ohm resistance is not available. Have you seen resistor practically? If you just go to some electronic store and demand resistor, they will show you. Understand? And in at home also, if you open any device which is not working now, understand, and you open it, you will see the circuit. You may find such small devices, understand, like this, very small devices like this, and on that there are bands. So such are the resistors. At the same time, you will also find such devices, પેલી જેમ્સ ખાઈએ ને એવી, they are known actually capacitors. Understand, actually on resistor, પેલું પલ્સીસ આપણે મગનો દાણો ખાવ ને એ ટાઈપના રેજિસ્ટર્સ આર there, and on that register there are color codes. Actually that color code is not a highlight fashion. Those color code are actually marked on this register to estimate the value of that register. That's why the color code are there. You will study in engineering regarding these color codes in detail. Okay, which type of color code means what type of resistance, that you will understand later on in engineering. Okay, just now our target is, this is just I was giving you the knowledge that such are resistors. Then there are capacitors also. Understand? Capacitors. No doubt, capacitors are also available in different shape. ઘણીવાર at your home, if even regulator is on 5 and the fan is not working properly, at that time you have to just replace good capacitor. Understand? So that capacitor are available in different shape, in cylindrical shape also. Okay. My question was that you want 10 ohm resistance at one point in the circuit, but in market suppose એવું વિચારો, નો એવું બને જ નહીં, but suppose 10 ohm resistance is not available in market, then what will you do? And that's the solution in today's topic which we are studying. The topic number actually 12.6. Understand that resistance in system, but actually we are directly taking topic 12.6.1. Understand the title of the topic. Let me mention what is the title of the topic. That is very important question for you. Series connection of resistors. That is our topic today. Series connection of resistors, today's topic. Okay, this is our today's topic. Series connection of resistors. Resistors means we will start our discussion either by 2 resistor, 3, 4, 5, whatever. Understand? But let us take 3 resistor at least. Okay, and let us try to understand. 3 resistor we are taking, but whatever conclusion we derive for 3 resistor apply to number of resistor, maybe 4, 5, 10, 20, 100, 50, 150, 200, whatever. We are studying the particular topic only for 3 resistor. Understand? First, suppose I have taken 3 resistors. Suppose I say, suppose I have 3 resistor. One I say R1, one I say R2, and one I say R3. We have 3 resistors R1, R2 and R3. Understood? And I want to connect all 3 resistor in series connection. What does it mean when you say that you are connecting resistors in series connection? What does it mean, my dear student? Try to understand the electric circuit of series connection of 3 resistor. It applies for any number of resistor. Okay, let us first try to understand what is actually meaning of series connection of resistor by just drawing one electric circuit. Okay, three resistor, my dear student, we have. Let us try to make or design the electric circuit. I saw first resistor. Okay, R1 ગણી લો આને. This is R1. Okay, then let us take another resistor. You can say it R2. Okay, then let us take third resistor. You can say R3. Okay, my dear student, three resistor I am going to connect in series connection. Three resistor R1, R2 and R3. Then let us try to complete the circuit. Okay, now here let us try to complete the circuit. Okay, as per textbook is, if we can go. Okay, here I will show a meter. Okay, what is the role of a meter that you know? Then let me show. Okay, then this is plug key. I am showing closed already because that is what we are going to do. Okay, and then here, okay, the complete path of the electric circuit we have shown. Battery also we have to show. Okay, let us show battery first somewhere here, and then we'll show the ammeter. Battery batadi de. Okay, I saw it here. This is battery. Okay, a series of cell, as you know, positive, negative. Then you just show ammeter. Okay, ammeter, negative, positive. The end has to synchronize, that you should know. And this is, my dear student, plug key already. Suppose this is the circuit. This is battery already, right? Now more thing. To measure how much potential difference is generated by the battery, we are connecting voltmeter here in parallel connection here. In textbook they have shown there. It's all okay, anywhere you can show, but it has to be in parallel connection, that you should understand. Plus minus. Okay, and then just try to understand it. Okay, always connected in parallel connection. This is voltmeter. Okay, so this is actually the diagram of series connection of resistor. Okay, my dear student, what we have shown here in diagram, let us try to just assess the components shown here in electric circuit. Which are those components we have shown? So this is what, let us just mention them. Okay, this is key. Okay, this is a meter, right? A meter, key. This is battery actually. These are three resistors. This is, as you know, my dear student, voltmeter to measure PD, that is potential difference across resistor. Actually, three resistors are here. To measure V, potential difference across resistor, we have connected voltmeter here. This is, if you are asked in exam, maybe in 2 mark, just draw electric circuit showing resistance or a series connection of three resistor. You can show it in this way. This is already a series connection of resistor. After drawing the circuit diagram already, let us try to understand what is the meaning of series connection. If you just plug, if you just close the circuit by switch on this key, what you will find? A meter reading, that is the reading of current, will be similar in all three resistors. So, my dear student, try to understand one very important aspect. Whenever resistors are connected in such a way that amount of current passing through them is similar, means amount of current passing through all resistor is same. Understood? And potential difference across each resistor is different. Across R1 we can say potential difference V1. Across R2 potential difference V2. Across R3 potential difference V3. What does it mean? Whenever resistors are connected in series connection, two property you need to remember. First, the current flowing in all resistor are same, means current flowing in all resistor is equal, but potential difference across each resistor is different. Then they are said to be connected in series connection. You understood? In why I am speaking it again and again, because in exam you may be asked, write two properties of series connection. So what you will write? Okay, when resistor are connected in series connection, that means first, current flowing through all resistor is same. Second, potential difference across each resistor is different. Then they are said to be in series connection. Okay. So this is the definition or property, characteristic properties of series connection. Now, my dear student, actual question. In exam, you will be asked question in this manner, that explain series connection of resistors and derive equation for total or equivalent resistance. What does it mean? We have connected three resistors R1, R2 and R3 in circuit. Now try to understand the question. When you connect three resistor in circuit, what is the total resistance produced in the circuit? That total resistance is known as equivalent resistance. Okay, my dear student, how can we suppose you think that three resistors are connected in series, and suppose the overall total resistance of the circuit, suppose I say R. So actually, what is the relation between R1, R2 and R3? Understand, that is what we are now trying to understand. Okay. Let us try to establish or try to find formula of equivalent or total resistance of circuit. Okay. Now, my dear student, just try to understand. You all know one thing, that amount of current passing through each resistor remains the same, that is I, but potential difference between each resistor is different. Across R1 is V1, across R2 is V2, across R3 is V3. Understand? Suppose, try to understand, if I ask you what is the potential difference across R1, can you guess? Can you remind Ohm's law? V equals to IR. Yes. So let us try to find. I may write, it is not still written in textbook in detail, but let us write. I am not writing potential difference, I am writing this word. Voltage drop across R1, that is, can you remember the Ohm's law? V equal to IR. Here I am taking V1 equal to IR1. Okay, student. Then let us move to resistor number 2. What should I write? I can write potential difference also, okay, but this would be a better word, voltage drop, okay, across R2. What should I write? Can you tell me? V2 equal to IR2. Okay, student. Third, voltage drop. You can write with me. Across R3. What should I write? V3 equal to IR3. I am able to find V1, V2 and V3. Yes, because I can get from ammeter, and R1, R2, R3, the value of resistor I already know. Understand? So I am able to find V1, V2 and V3 easily by myself. Now, my dear student, just try to understand one thing. When you find V1, V2 and V3, and if you add them, it is equal to the reading in voltmeter. That is the overall potential difference across these three resistors. Understand? So if you add V1 plus V2 plus V3, it is equivalent to V. Understand? So can I write this way? Therefore, V equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. Again, according to Ohm's law, in place of V, I can replace IR. Yes. So, IR. What is I? That you all know. What is R? So that is the equivalent resistance of all three resistors. Okay. Instead of V1, what should I write? IR1. Then IR2, IR3. I cancelled. So what formula you got? Therefore, R equals to R1 plus R2 plus R3. Actually, my dear student, we already got the uh, formula of equivalent resistance. What is that? R equals to R1 plus R2 plus R3. Understand? In word, what you can say? That in series connection, equivalent resistance is equal to algebraic sum of all resistor connected in series. Suppose I have taken three resistor, one of suppose 5 ohm, this is of 10 ohm, and this is of 10 ohm. Can you tell me what is the overall resistance in the circuit? What formula we got? R equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3, 5 plus 10 plus 10. What is the answer? 25 ohm. So overall resistance produced in the circuit is 25 ohm. Understand? So whenever resistors are connected in series connection, whenever the equivalent resistance or total resistance of the circuit can be obtained by just adding them algebraically. Suppose I have 5 resistor each of 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 ohm. What is the total resistance of the circuit? R equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus R4 plus R5. 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10, 50 ohm. Understood? Now can I remind those question, that question I asked you? The in circuit at some point I want to generate a resistance of 10 ohm, but in market if it happened that I am not able to get any resistance of 10 ohm suppose, but there is availability of two resistor, one of 3 ohm, one of 7 ohm. થઈ ગયું R1 3, R2 7, R1 plus R2 connect in series, 3 plus 7 turns out to be 10 ohm resistance. So series connection are actually practically useful when you design electric circuit, and at that time the specific magnitude component are not available, like 10 ohm is not available, but you can suppose 2 ohm resistors are available, so 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, 5 resistor of 2 ohm connected in series connection. That is sufficient for you. Okay, now my dear student, this is explain you the series connection of resistor and how to get the formula of total resistance or equivalent resistance. But question is series connection possible in our home? No. You may be asking me question that where our home came in the picture, because your home is ultimately all electronic devices and electric devices. It may be refrigerator, oven, fridge, understand, television, computer, tube light, bulb, whatever. All devices present or working in your home are ultimately having some resistance, every device. That means like this, suppose in your home there are 14 devices, suppose. So all 14 devices means 14 resistance in your home. Suppose my dear student, if it happened that all are connected in series means, so suppose 14 devices means 14 resistance are connected in series. So what is the overall resistance of your home? R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus R4 plus R5 up to R14. So total resistance of your home increases to such an incredible amount that when you want to run all devices, lots of current, means current has to do lots of effort from external circuit to flow in your home, understand, and that results in very high electricity bill. So in our home there is never series connection, understood. In our home, even in school, in classroom, we have parallel connection, understand. It happened, suppose you in parallel connection, we will discuss in next lecture in detail why we connect all device in parallel connection. Maybe I will explain at that time the reason for this, but not connected in series, you understand. If connected in series, understand, then what happens, that overall resistance, એવું તો તમારા ઘરમાં બને છે? Is it happening that you just switch on just one switch and all devices start working together? Never. That is called series connection. Like it happened during some festival season like Diwali, whatever. At that time, we are keeping those series light. So many bulb it possess, but just by one switch, they all start working. Is it in your home? No. Actually, that is called series connection. But in our home, for one device, there is different switch, because there is no series connection in our home. Otherwise, overall resistance of your home increases to such an amount that when you want to run all devices, lots of effort, electric current from external circuit has to put to flow in your home in each and every device, because of very high resistance produced by series connection. Not only that, this is one, no doubt, loss in electricity bill, but one more factor. If all devices in your home are suppose connected in series connection, if one device blew off, understand, then all next devices are not going to work. Is it happening in your home? એવું બને કે one tube light suppose has expired, that means the all devices in your home stop working? No, it is never happening in our home that one device stop working, other are not working, other are working efficiently, because there is parallel connection, no series connection. You understood this? You need to keep this concept in mind. Okay, so this is series connection of resistor. Overall resistor increases when you connect resistors in series connection. Understand? So utilizing series connection in daily life is totally impracticable. That's not possible. We always have to engage ourselves in parallel connection, never in series connection. Okay. Now, dear student, how they can design answers, right? Suppose if they ask in 3 marks one question, suppose write properties of series connection, how will you write? You know the short note of series connection, but if you are asked write properties of series connection, how can you write it? So my dear student, remember 3 property. First, you have to write this in exam. 3 characteristic properties of series connection are: first, current flowing through each resistor is same. First property, what I spoke, current flowing through each resistor is same. Second property, potential difference, or my dear student, you can utilize this word also, voltage drop across each resistor is different. Second property. Third property, total or equivalent resistance of the circuit is the algebraic sum of all resistors connected in the series connection, connected in the circuit. That way 3 properties you can design yourself. You understood this? So this is the way series connection of resistor can be explained. And my dear student, again, suppose you are it is not mentioned in textbook as a separate question like what are disadvantages of series connection for practical application. Disadvantage, my dear student, first, if all devices practically are connected in series connection, then it will increases the overall resistance of the circuit in our home, which results in lots of effort by the electric current from external circuit to flow in your home, which results in high electricity bill. Second, if all devices practically in our home are connected in series connection, then if one device blew off, other all devices connected in series connection stops working. That is another disadvantage. So this way, two disadvantage of series connection also you can practically understand, and practically you are able to write the answer. Okay, so this is about series connection of register. Okay, three question could be designed, and my dear student, numerical about series connection is asked. Understand, it's not so difficult to answer any numerical, because you just uh, for solving, my dear student, remember, for solving any numerical, any regarding series connection, you have to keep only two things in mind. First, that is formula of total resistance. What is that? R equals to R1 plus R2 plus R3 sufficient. Second, you should be able to remember Ohm's law. What is that? V equal to IR. When you keep these two formula in mind, you are able to answer any question quite easily. Any question can be answered, understand, quite easily by you, right? You need to keep one thing, R equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3, maybe for many resistance also, and V equals to IR. This is what you need to remember. Understand about practical application and numerical, that I am not including, right? Or may it happen that we will take one session at the end of the chapter only for solving some easy numerical which you can understand through me in video lecture. Some of the complicated example that we will definitely solve when we'll meet live in the class. But some of the simple example you can understand. Suppose I design one example for you. Let us draw it. Okay. Suppose in exam, suppose you are asked this way. I am not dictating the question. Let us just draw one diagram. Okay. Suppose, my dear student, suppose, try to understand. You are given such diagram, okay? And specifically I show here electric bulb only, okay? I say this as R1, and obviously bulb is also a resistor, R2, okay? Then it is connected with, suppose, some battery of, suppose, 20 volt, okay? V equal to 20 volt. Then here ammeter, okay? Ammeter. And amount of current passing here is also shown. Suppose it has been given in the example, okay? Suppose, dear student, it is given somewhat 5 ampere, suppose, just for understanding, 5 ampere. Here switch already closed, and you are given value of R1 as 2.5 ohm. And if I ask you what is R2, suppose such circuit has been given, understand, uh, try to understand, my dear students, such example. Suppose two formulas only I told you to remember. One Ohm's law, V equal to I into R, and another resistor are in series connection. So, my dear student, let me write the formula for Ohm's law. What is that? Can you tell me? V equal to I into R, as you know. What is V? 20 equals to I. What is that? Just cancel it. So what is R? That is 4 ohm. You got the overall resistance of the circuit, that is 4 ohm. Now because they are in series connection, what is the formula you can design? R equal to R1 plus R2. R is already 4. R1 is given to you 2.5. R2 you have to find. Just subtract it. 1.5 ohm equal to R2. This way, my dear students, simple numericals can be done. Okay. uh, Numerical are not complicated themselves, because when you know Ohm's law V equal to IR and series connection R equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3, whatever, these two formula needs to be just apply in some different way, then any numerical can be solved easily. Okay. So my dear student, in today's lecture you got complete idea about series connection of resistor in our lecture number 5. Okay. Now in next lecture you will understand parallel connection of resistor and their advantages also. Okay, dear student. So for today's lecture, thank you very much from Bharat sir.